Hello everyone, and welcome back to part 17 of our FusionFall retro playthrough. My name is Prizzy, and in the last part we finished up our quests we had in Candy Cove. We had to do a couple of side quests for the Candy Pirates. There was a bit of a feud between Stickbeard and Father, and now it is time for us to do some missions for Father. Specifically, before we get into the part, obviously I've changed my nanos. I'd like to thank Wesley Inman for this nano suggestion. They said to use Eduardo, they said to use Wilt, and they said to use Blossom, so that is what we're going to do. Don't have a run nano, so it's going to be a bit slower this episode, but that's okay. Let's do some missions for Father. We're going to try to get most of the Peach Creek Estates quest line done today, and I think it would be perfect. I love Father's voice in this game a lot. Favors for Father, Part 1. Heavy machinery is running amok in Peach Creek Estates. It's going to ruin the construction of my new development. Investigate it for me now.
Maybe you'll win, maybe you won't.
Father's voice is probably one of my favorite things in this game. I love it a lot. He has a lot of great lines, and his inflection is from the show, and it's amazing. We also had a mission, I think, from Double D as well that we can take. And I think I'm also going to cut through the trailer park just to make sure Marie and Lee don't have any extra missions for us. I know Lee does not, but I think Marie might have one more. But I don't remember. But let's talk to Double D. Got Eds Thing Magic Part 3. I only need one more item to finish my thingamajig, a giant pair of scissors. I'll bet the cankers took those too. Can you go get them for me from the Park and Flush? We sure can. So it looks like we have to go to the Park and Flush anyway. We gotta go talk to Lee Canker. Which is fine. Let's go do that right now. We can get that out of the way. We can use Wilt to get out of the cul-de-sac. The easy way, at least, how it is, and we can run on over to the cul-de-sac. And we'll see what Lee Canker has to tell us about the giant pair of scissors that Ed needs for his thingamajig. If you don't remember, the thingamajig is from Ed, and Eddie. It's like a vending machine, kind of, but it dispenses like anything you need, which is pretty cool. But it looks like the Eds are trying to build one. We already got a couple of pairs of supplies for them from previous parts. I remember we got the boxing glove and some giant teeth, which are a bit weird parts if you need to like build a machine, but you know, whatever. Let's talk to Lee. I don't know what you're talking about. If this has something to do with Double D, you should probably talk to Marie, which is fair. I think she's full of it, but I guess you can go talk to Marie. Yeah! There's a bit of a onomatopoeia there, but let's talk to Marie and see what she has to say. You need a giant pair of scissors? I might be able to help if you bring this love note to Double D. I'll tell you a secret. So I gotta run all the way back to Ed and give him a love note, which is not necessarily something I'm sure Double D wants. I don't think he wants a love note at all. And even then, why couldn't she just tell us a secret anyway? I don't know. Marie Canker works in mysterious ways. Crazy air, baby. Jumping over. Let's talk to Double D and see what he has to say. Ew, gross. Is this a love note from Marie? I love you like a stinky little puppy. Sheesh, get this away from me. It's got dirty canker germs. Aw, he doesn't mean it. Come back and I'll tell you a secret. Well, I think he did mean it, Marie. I think he did. Not gonna lie. I think he definitely did mean it. But to be fair, Marie, in his defense, you were not the best at writing love notes. If you ever wanted to, this is just a tip for those at home. If you ever wanted to write a love note to someone, telling them they smell like tell them that you love them like a stinky puppy, referring to them as a stinky puppy, never a good thing. At least speaking from experience, probably doesn't go too well. And as we can see here, it didn't go very well at all. We can head on back to Marie. We'll see what she has to say about that. And let's tell her. Nope. There's a new girl hanging around Peach Creek who wants to build her own thingamajig, so me and Lee were helping her get the parts. That's why we took the boxing glove and the faulties. Ah! So the monsters had them the first time, but it looks like the cankers are actually the ones helping to steal them, which is very interesting. We're not going to go to the Peach Creek Infected Zone just yet. We're going to defeat 4 crash loaders first, because I think that would probably be easier. We're going to try to sneak past these guys, these newspaper ninjas, and see if we cannot get targeted by any. Maybe climb the tree. Looks like climbing the tree is not an option. It also looks like avoiding combat is not an option either. But I do want to explore the infected zone a bit today and take out or finish up the remaining part of the Thingamajig quest at least, if not double D's nano mission, because we have Blossom on our nano roster this time. So probably pretty nice to like avoid fusion matter, and I can like finally show that off because we've used Blossom a few times, but we never actually like used her. If that makes sense, like how she's supposed to be for antidote. So I think we can definitely show that off. I'm gonna throw Eduardo out just to hang out because Wilt drains stamina pretty fast, and Eduardo does not. So we can just kind of relax with Eduardo out and I don't know, just enjoy it. I guess enjoy the company. Crash loaders are found in the back over here. I think we might actually trigger the mission if we get a bit close to the thing. So let's see if that happens. I'm kind of interested. I'm not going to go in the infected zone. I just want to see if it triggers the mission. Oh, it didn't. Okay, so I guess I have to like physically teleport in there. But here are the crash loaders. Looks like Eduardo is perfect for the job. Let's go see what we got here. Okay, got 3 of them. 1 more. Looks like this is going to be our guy. Very good. Now defeat the nearest 5 heavy pinchers. Well, there's like a bunch of them over here. The heavy pinchers also, I think, look really weird. I think in a good way, though. I think that they have a very good design, in my opinion. I love how they like jump at you like a frog. That seems like it would hurt if you got hit with that. They're like actual like big machines. But I don't know. Who knows? Let's just take out the ones we can. Obviously, they're huge and they're causing a problem, so might as well take them out for father. There he is. Good. Bring me what's left of those rotten creatures. So let's not do that right now. Let's we can do Eds Thing Magic first, and then we can probably do the double D nano mission, which I think would be pretty cool to do. Okay, this is for the nano mission, but he says perhaps father has some security data that will shed some light on the situation. That's for his nano mission. I think we have to go. We didn't even get an update for our quest. We have to go like over there. I think by the fusion layer I can see. Where is it? Is it like? Oh, it's up a little bit. Let's see if I can. Well, hold up. Let's use Blossom, right? While we run through this fusion matter. As you can see, we're not taking any damage from it, which is ideal. Blossom's throwing up like a nice shield whenever we run over it, and we'll take damage. But there's the fusion layer. That girl is just inside there. Watch out, she's a weirdo. So let's head on in and see what we got. Defeat Fusion Blossom. So it looks like Fusion Blossom is the new girl, actually. That's no girl, that's Fusion Blossom. So it looks like Fusion Blossom is the culprit here. And this is a very cool layer, because it has like these squads, basically. Like of this giant Maelstrom Brute, and he has like his Maelstrom Creeper like sidekick. So it actually probably take us like a little bit to get through this layer. It's a pretty big layer. And the FusionFall main theme, of course, is blasted in the back. I am glad that they are split up. Like, they're not right next to each other, so... But these Maelstrom Brutes do take a beating. They are very, very tanky. So it's going to take a lot of attacks to defeat them. Good thing we have Eduardo. Eduardo is actually very, very good against tanky targets, so I'm very glad that we have Eduardo on our team for this mission. Oh, here's a big Maelstrom Brute just hanging around the corner. We don't have a way to heal, so you should probably just kind of like chill out a little bit after this guy. Hopefully we don't die to this guy. I hope not. Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be real close. Okay, luckily we survive with a little bit of HP. I'm just going to hang out on this rock right here. Hopefully no one spawns. Because, as you can see, we have no health and no way to recover any of that, that health. So, hopefully, we can chill here long enough and not have those guys respawn on me. I can probably have enough health to take this guy out. We can kite him a little bit. He only got like 1 or 2 hits in, so that's okay. There's a big guy, though. I'm pulling Eduardo. I'm going to wait for my health to regen a little bit. There we go. We can probably do a lot of damage this way. Yeah, it looks like he's actually going down rather fast just because of the drain, plus the nano modifier because of Wilt. There's Fusion Blossom. There's only 1 more person to take out. Alright. Fusion Blossom. Looks like we have full health and we have our drain up, so let's just go for it. Let's send it. Let's send it. This is our rematch against Fusion Blossom. We faced her a while ago. Wow, the girl was actually a monster? Who knew? Okay, so we gotta go back to Double D. Perfect. You got the scissors? Please get out of there and come see me. So, I know I could do the Double D Nano mission right now, but I think it would be a lot cooler if I ended the part on that. So I'm going to wait a little bit, and I'm going to run back to the cul-de-sac, because there are a couple more quests I can pick up from Father once I do that. So I think that would be, like, something I could do. I don't know. I feel like that'd be something we could do, kind of not necessarily the end of the part. I don't think we'll probably do a couple more things this part, make sure it's not too short as the parts have been being. I kind of want to make them a bit longer, but I think we can space it out a little bit because they don't want to fight two fusions back to back to back. Or I guess it would just be back to back in that instance, but we can run on back. Nothing wrong with running on back. We got to give Ed his scissors. We got to get Father his I think we just got like parts for the monster. Who's attacking me right now? Oh my gosh, another Maelstrom Creeper. We took out so many of your buddies. So many of your boys. You're just gonna attack me like that? He didn't have a shot. He didn't have a chance. No chance. We can kind of sneak in the back of the park. There we go. Whew. Excuse me. Oh yeah, we're just gonna run on back to the cul-de-sac here. Try to sneak past these hydro hammers. Hopefully they ignore me. Oh, he's just not gonna ignore me at all. Luckily, hydro hammers aren't too much of a challenge anymore. They were a couple of parts ago, but now we've grown. We've grown a little bit. Now we're not. Let's head on back. I think we're gonna have to go back to Peachtree Estates anyway, because I think Father wants us to continue his like quest line. But like, we'll do the Double D Nano mission when we get over there, and then we'll have a new Double D Nano that we can use, and you guys can throw in your Nano suggestion list. Which, by the way, I mentioned at the beginning, but if you guys want to be shouted out in the beginning of an episode and have your suggestions used, make sure you guys comment your Nano suggestions. I will have probably 9 of them by the end of this part, so a whole combination, a bunch of different combinations I could use for the 9. That's a lot of combinations. Hey, thanks for all your help. I could not have built this thingamajig without you. I wish I had the guts to take on those tough monsters. Bravo! You were very clever to figure out that the cankers were working with Fusion Blossom. Thanks for recovering my giant pair of scissors. Now I can use them to complete the thingamajig. Perfect. I'm not really sure what Ed's going to use the thingamajig for, but he certainly has it now, and he can use it. So that's cool. Let's go turn in this. Well, I guess we can go turn in this deliver the fragments to Father. So they're like machine fragments, I guess, from the monsters we killed. I don't know. But that's something we can do. We can figure out. Let's talk to Father. Good work. A few more missions like this will make up for your distrust of me. I'm really not too bad once you get to know me. Aw, that's kind of cute. He's like, I know we've got off on the wrong foot, but you know, I appreciate you helping me out. Thank you. I may be able to use these pieces of these monsters to decorate the. I'm able to use the pieces of these monsters to decorate the cornice work of my mansion. You're starting to pay off your debt. Aw, that's awesome. Fuse has planted Goobie Traps to deliver fusion matter in Peachtree Estates. You need to stop them. My housing development could be destroyed. Well, perfect. That's perfect. That's not perfect. The fact that his housing development is going to be destroyed is not perfect. I don't think that's perfect at all. But I do think that the fact that we have to go to the infected zone is perfect, because that's what we're trying to do. That's what we're that's at least what we're planning on doing to go do the Double D Nano mission. Double D Nano, obviously, if you guys have seen the Nano tier list video, he's not one of the best Nanos in the game. He's, in fact, many consider him one of the worst, if not the worst. I don't think he's the worst. I think there are a couple, at least 3 other ones that are worse than him, being Big Ed, Megas, and Swampfire, but, like, he's definitely on the lower end in terms of powers and stuff, so it's unfortunate, but I will definitely use him. And just because I think he's bad doesn't mean that I will not use him in playthrough parts. If you guys suggest me to use Double D, whether you actually want me to see him be used or you just want me to struggle using a recall nano, which I'll probably pick for him, let me know, honestly. Someone asked me in the comments, they said, what happens if people suggest me to use quote-unquote bad nanos? I don't care. If you guys want to see me use bad nanos, that's why I said if you guys want to see me use grenades, let me know. And I'll certainly use grenades for a part. I think I am. I'm not sure what part that will be that I just use grenades. But I think it'll definitely be a really fun and probably frustrating episode where we don't get very many things done. But hopefully we can like master the grenade in that time. We can become masters. Depending on what we do next episode, I might actually make it next episode now that I'm thinking about it. I think that'll be a pretty cool thing to do, just have a grenade episode. I'll definitely, if it turns out well, I'll definitely do more than just one. I might do a rocket episode too, because I know rockets aren't necessarily the most universally loved as well. But I think it would be a fun thing to do. It might be a bit annoying to watch, just because I won't be hitting many things, obviously, with grenades, but I'm gonna do it. I also don't have a secondary weapon, so I don't know, maybe I can like put a secondary weapon on. I'm not sure what kind of items I got. I got a couple melee weapons. It looks like a shuttle gun. Ooh, the shuttle gun's actually better than my recon rifle. Let's put that on. And I think I'm going to equip the spark gun as a secondary weapon. I also got a comment saying I should put a shatter gun in my secondary weapon slot, so in case I face off against groups of monsters, I can just switch to the shatter gun and it'll be okay. I'll probably forget to do that, but at least I'll have the option now. But let's grab this first Goobie Trap. It's going to be right close up here. Crazy air indeed. Well, it makes it pretty easy to jump around. Not a lot of obstacles there. Good work. You still need to find 2 more. Okay, it looks like the second one is right there also. We'll have to probably make this easy. I'm going to switch to Blossom as soon as I land. Oh, maybe I can... Oh, yeah, I will. So I don't take any damage. That's pretty sweet. I personally wish the danger screen didn't like appear when you used an antidote nano, just so I could like click on this thing, because I wasn't taking any damage, right? Only one more to go. All right, let's. Oh, this one's like. Oh no, it's not up. It's kind of just like right over there. I see. I see. There's a pretty convenient zip line that takes me like right there. So let's take that one. I think it's a good idea. Okay, and then get rid of those things by dumping them in the sack containment unit. This is pretty cool. The sack containment unit that they use for like the end of racing. You can like do missions on that, which I really like. I think it's pretty cool. Good work with the Goobie Traps. That should stop Fuse from spreading his nastiness further into Peach Creek Estates. For now. Let's take that. Good work. Maybe you kids aren't as useless as I thought. Well, now, Father will also help you out, because the whole point of Mistaken Identity, this nano mission, is that Father is having trouble. He says, I'm certain that Father has installed adequate security measures. Investigate delightful developments for the relevant data. Be careful. The general vicinity is overrun with repulsive fusion matter. So, the Double D guide mission is basically, someone has been causing trouble in the delightful developments infected zone, and Father is convinced it's Double D. But Double D obviously knows that's not true because he didn't actually do it. So he wants you to, or he wants us, I guess, to go get security footage to prove him innocent. You've found some security footage. See if you can find a way to send it to me. Okay, so we gotta find a computer terminal. Looks like there's gonna be one over here at the very end. I'm just gonna run through this fusion matter. Good thing we have Blossom, so I can do this without taking too much damage. Antidote is a pretty cool power if you actually, like, you know, path yourself accordingly and use it properly. Not necessarily so you can use it improperly, but like if you take like paths that you wouldn't be able to normally. Alright, we sent him the data. Receiving images now. Hey, that's not me. That's a weird fusion creature. Wow. Well, speak of the devil. We just fought a fusion creature in here. And it looks like we're about to fight another one, so we gotta find some safe ground. I'm gonna send this stuff to Father. Meanwhile, get yourself to safe ground. Alright, we can do that. It looks like safe ground is like right over here. There we go. Listen up, children. I've reviewed the images. Ed appears to be innocent. Okay, so let's say we found out Ed's innocent. There's a fusion portal that we have to enter now. So it looks like something we gotta deal with. There's a fusion causing trouble in my housing development. Go get him! Well, let's get him. Let's get Fusion Ed. Fun fact about this mission. I could never, ever finish this mission as a kid. I actually could eventually. I figured out how to finish it, but this took me a long time to finish as a kid. I had to wait until I got a group of people. Like, I waited outside the lair and asked people, like, hey, can you guys help me with this mission? And no one ever helped me until one day someone helped me with the mission and we got it done. I just could never get through it for some reason. I'm not sure why. But we got to defeat 6 crash loaders. Eduardo's going to be up to the task for this. We can get ours done pretty properly. I think they're all solo, so I don't need to bust out the shatter gun for this. I probably should mention the shatter gun. The difference between this, the shatter gun I have right now, the range is a little bit longer than the pistol, the shuttle gun pistol. But in trade-off, the damage isn't as high, and also I can hit multiple enemies instead of one with this thing, which I can't really show off here because there really aren't multiple enemies grouping up. But just take my word for it, you can hit multiple enemies with the shatter guns. That's their like defining feature. I'm running a bit low on health, but should be good, right? Is there another crash loader around here? There he is. He's stuck in the rocks. Excellent. Now you need to find Fusion Ed and defeat him. Alright, so Fusion Ed should be like at the end of that hallway probably, from what I remember. We can take out these crash loaders. That one's just having the time of his life up there. See if I can reach him with the longer range gun. I might not be able to. I might just... Oh no, he's coming down. I'm gonna try to bait him down. Hello. Maybe I'll just run past him. I don't need to fight him. There's another crash loader here that I can fight. And I want to fight. Looks like Fusion Double D is up ahead. Where is Fusion Double D? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, there he is. He scared me a little bit. That's why. I think that might be one of the reasons why I couldn't defeat him normally. Because he can like climb up the walls, and I think he like always climbed up the walls and like kind of ambushed me like he did there. Because I honestly didn't see him, and I genuinely like jumped when I saw him. So Double D. He has narrow escape, which is called Woo. Ed will bring you back from a safe spot in an infected zone. It's a recall. He has metal detector, which is a treasure finder. It says the metal detector will show more treasure on your nanocom minimap. Sugar rush will says trap nearby monsters and some sticky candy goodness. Yum. I actually think instead of a recall, as I think I said earlier I was going to do recall. I think I'm going to use treasure finder, just because now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I necessarily have another opportunity to get a treasure finder, because the other 2 nanos that give treasure finder, I think I have an idea for what power I'm going to give them. So I think I'm going to get treasure finder for Double D. So maybe we can use Double D actually in some parts to maybe find some hidden treasures, find some... I already have an idea of what I'm going to do in terms of the Thromnombular quest, because I recently found out that Double D's, or I guess any treasure finder ability, actually shows you where Thromnambulars are, which is really cool, and I definitely want to show that off on the playthrough. So Double D has our treasure finder ability, and if you guys want me to use Double D, I probably will use Double D next episode, just because he is the new nano. I kind of want to... I think also a couple of people suggested to use the new nano the episode I get it, or the episode after I get it, which I totally agree with. So I think I'm going to use Double D next episode. And maybe I'll be able to show off a couple of things. Actually, I think it might be perfect, because I have an idea of what I want to do next episode. I think it will be perfect if I use Treasure Finder. So it's coming together, and I like it a lot. But we're going to run back to the cul-de-sac right now, because we have no current quests in here anymore. We have Spextrex, which makes us go to Billy. But we have not been to Endsville yet, and we probably won't get to Endsville for at least another part or two, unfortunately, because I think we're going to try to stay in Peachwick Estates, because I think there's a few more missions we have to do, as well as Goat's Junkyard. We might be able to tiptoe over into Goat's Junkyard a little bit, but maybe not. Let me go check the trailer park, actually, because we just got to level 9. There are going to be some new missions available to us, and I'm not quite sure if Marie and Lee are some of the ones that have it. I don't think so, but I've been wrong before, so let's check it out. No harm in checking it out. We gotta pretty much go this way anyway. But I've never used Treasure Finder before, so this is gonna be pretty interesting when we bust out the Double D Nano and try it out. Try out the Treasure Finder. Let's see. Is Lee loaded in yet? Looks like she does not have a quest for us, and I'm gonna try to get in distance for Marie. I don't think she does either, but I just want to check. She does not. Alright, we can just run back to the cul-de-sac like normal then. No harm, no foul. Let's skedoot and run. Try to dodge these powered paint saws. They have not noticed me, which is a good thing. We'll help this man. I didn't catch his name or her name. I'm not sure if that. Yeah, it looks like a girl. I didn't catch her name. But I helped her take out that paint saw. Let's run back and see who has quests for us. We'll see if anyone has quests for us. I think Father will. The three here don't. I think Father does, and I think Ranger Joey does as well. So we can probably take out those two. There's someone with the wings. That's Ray. I don't think that's the Ray that I know, but it is Ray Scary. What's up, Ray Scary? The angelic wings are very cool. I have them on my stream character, but I do not have them on this character. But I hope I will maybe get it. They said hi! Oh my gosh! Hello! Would you like the ultra rare? I'm good. But thank you. I don't want to get an ultra rare for free from this dude. Not that I don't love him. I love Ray Scary. Shout out Ray Scary, by the way. But I don't want to get traded ultra rare items on the playthrough. I want this playthrough to be pretty organic. At least without getting like help from any outside sources. At least that's my envision for it, obviously. If you guys want me to like group up and trade and do all the other stuff, let me know. But so far I haven't been doing it, and I seem to be working out pretty well. But we have favor for Father Part 3 to do. Crash loaders, heavy pinchers, now maelstrom creeps are undermining houses. They must be stopped before houses collapse all over the neighborhood. So we gotta do that, and it looks like Ranger Joey's a mission for us. The Urban Rangers need you to go find Coop at the Goat's Junkyard. We're trying to develop a Coop Nano. Want to help? So yeah, that's the next area. That's one of the next areas, at least. I don't think it is the next area we'll be visiting in the playthrough specifically. I have an idea of what I want to do for the next part, but we're gonna go do that mission for Ranger Joey, just so we can get the Monkey Skyway agent. What's it called? We can get the Monkey Skyway agent registered, as well as we can take a sneak peek at Goat's Junkyard, because we'll probably go to Goat's Junkyard in maybe one or two more parts from now, so it might be beneficial, at least. And it's pretty close to Peach Creek Estate, so it just makes sense to run over there. I know Coop probably will have some missions for us, and actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Coop might have a mission for us involving Peach Creek Estates. That's the word. Which would also be pretty relevant to this episode, at least like from what I remember. But let's go check it out. Try to sneak past these ninjas, because the maelstrom creeps are right on the other edge of this hill, and I want to sneak attack them, surprise them a little bit. Here they are. Surprise! You didn't see me coming from over that hill, I bet. Maybe they did. I don't know. They didn't seem too surprised about it. We gotta take out 6 of them, though. This is only 3. This is half the battle right here. Oop, a corruption attack. Let's tie that one out. I could have switched the other to Blossom and probably done better, but my finger instinctively went for one. I'll try to see if we can get another corruption attack out of these guys. Might not happen. Corruption attacks are relatively rare, or at least uncommon from what I remember, especially from early level creatures. I know once you get later, the monsters tend to use corruption and eruption a lot more, but from early, they don't tend to use it very much. Excellent. Bring me that master control nozzle they dropped. Okay, so it looks like they dropped some kind of nozzle, like a hose nozzle, I'm assuming. Well, they were undermining houses, so I'm assuming like the plumbing and pipes kind of came up with them. So yeah, the nozzle's probably like a water control or like a water pressure kind of nozzle. I actually really like the Wilt Nano, by the way. That's why I've been having him out a lot. Wilt Nano, at least in terms of design, he's one of my favorites. He looks just so cool. Personally, at least, I like him a lot. So you can head on over. This is the Junkyard. This is a Goat's Junkyard from Megas XLR. I'm currently watching Megas XLR right now because I know a lot of people really haven't watched that show, and it is surprisingly good. I expected it to not be as good because, similar to Juniper Lee, I expected both those to not be as good because they weren't very popular, but they're actually really good. They just had the unfortunate, no one really watched them. But the people who did watch them loved them, and I definitely agree they're great shows. But what's really cool, at least not cool, but like interesting, Coop is a lot larger in the show. You've reached Coach Junkyard. Let's talk to Coop. You thirsty? Have this big glug. It's 84 ounces of goodness. Did you see what Fuse did to Megas? Heartbreaking. I'm crying on the inside. So, it's actually pretty funny because I just watched the episode of Megas that involves like the big glug, I guess. It's not called the big glug in the show, which is interesting. It's like the Mega Slush triple compartment. It's like a hard to describe. It's like a slushy cup, but it has 3 compartments, so you can put 3 different flavors in it, and it looks so cool. I wish that like actually it probably does actually exist now that I'm thinking about it, but like it's just so cool to think about. But from what I remember, hands on a hard drive. Yeah. Fusion Spawns took some equipment from Megas and ran off in the direction of Peach Creek Estates. Can you investigate? I have indigestion. Oh no. That's definitely a Coop thing to say. Not necessarily a Coop thing to say, it's more of a Jamie thing to say from the show if you guys have watched the show. Also, I'm going to register the monkeys so I don't forget. I think I'm going to come back here before the episode's over, but just so I make sure to register the monkeys. And to remind you guys to register the monkeys whenever you guys go to a new area. But we got to get the hard drive chassis. Remember, it is pronounced chassis, not chasis. I thought it was chasis for the longest time. I thought it was chasis for an embarrassing amount of my life. Like recently, like this year I learned it was pronounced chassis, not chasis. Or chassis, I guess some people call it. But no, it is chassis, which I think sounds cooler, personally. But we got to defeat Maelstrom Creepers. We just did that, but, you know, they didn't have the hard drive chassis that we needed. So let's see if these guys have it. These are the closest ones to Ghost Junkyard, so it makes sense that they would have it. And it looks like the first one, perfect, had it. We got the hard drive. I think that's just the chassis. You need to find the guys who have the actual drive so I can fix it. So it looks like the heavy pinchers have the real drive, and not the chassis. So let's see if we can get both the parts. If this one gives me it on the first try, oh, this is going to be amazing. Let's hope that happens. Right? Oh, our luck could only go so far. Let's get it from this guy, though. Nope, he did not have it either. And number Trace. Ooh, number Trace had it. 3 times the charm. Bring that hard drive back so I can reassemble it. I wonder why it's so important. Yeah, true. I wonder what is on this hard drive. We can return to Coop and give him back this hard drive. So what I was saying, honestly, is that if you guys have watched Megas XLR, Coop is large. Like, Coop is a very large boy. And in FusionFall, he's not that big, which is understandable because he's more realistically sized, because he's very, like, unrealistically large in the show. Not in terms of, like, I'm not calling him fat. Like, he's, like, really tall as well. Like, he's just, like, huge. Like, he's scaled up a lot compared to Jamie and Kiva, who are, like, the other main 2 characters in the show. But he is pretty much the same old guy. He does love burgers just like he does in FusionFall. Same old Coop. Let's talk to him. Really good job getting back my hard drive. Too bad it was busted, but not as busted as Fuse's flunkies. That's fair. That's really fair. That is straight up fair. I'm pretty sure these are both ones I have to go into the junkyard. Oh no. The candy just called number 2 was doing a routine aerial search and discovered a bunch of crash loaders organizing nearby. You up for a real fight? Well, let's do that too. Might as well. We're in Peach Creek Estate, so it makes sense. We're taking out a lot of the Peach Creek Estate stuff in this episode. And I love how one of his voice lines says, "Hey, are you going by Burger Frenzy?" Which is really cool that they had him record that, because it fits, at least it fits his character pretty well in my opinion. And he delivers it very well. Keep your eyes peeled. I'll make sure all the defenses are online back here. Yeah, I'm sure you will, Coop. I'm sure you will. Defeat 4 crash loaders. He's doing a great job keeping, make sure the defenses. It's time to channel your inner ninja. Are you saying it's time for me to stream Fortnite, or like be like a ninja? Are we talking like ninja, or are we talking like ninja? Because I'll turn on the Fortnite stream right now if you want me to. Get some dubs, drop tilted, the whole 9. But I'm sure he'd rather have me like slice and dice these crash loaders to pieces. That was awesome. Crud, I think some of them may have gotten past you. Alright, we gotta run back, I guess. So it looks like they were trying to, like, they were trying to assault the junkyard. Better get over here. I see monsters heading towards Megas. Oh, so we can do a little bit of missions in Goat's Junkyard. A little bit of a sneak peek for a later episode. Because I don't believe we're doing the Junkyard next episode, unfortunately. Hey, you made it. Nice work there. I saw some scrappers heading towards Megas, and I think they had a Goobie Trap. Uh-oh. Let's head into Megas' last stand. This is one of my favorite infected zones in the entire game. Just because it's huge. The rock music is amazing that they have in the background. It's just overall like a really awesome place. You know? That's what I like. So we have to go towards Megas. I think we can actually like, probably just jump over there, but let's go the long way because it's probably more fun. But eventually this will get to like the hard rock music that is found normally in Megas XLR, like the actual show, and it gets amazing. It's really, really cool. We're gonna jump on down. Oh, yuck. But I think we can definitely hop over this wall here. It's definitely small enough for Wilt. The only reason I'm not taking Blossom out right now is because, well, I guess I will take her out now because we don't need to jump around anymore. And she's good against the Scrappers, who are really awesome enemies as well. They're made out of like a bunch of different like scrap pieces, which I think is really cool. Let's go towards Megas. Well, I guess we're already at Megas, so we have to go a bit farther away from Megas, but I'm sure that's not what they meant. To escape the Scrappers, we need to get a Goobie Trap. Okay. Hey, they had it for our luck. This episode is amazing. Okay, we gotta go. We have 60 seconds. Uh oh. I'm gonna try to run through the Fusion Matter C. I have Blossom, so it won't hurt. But they're still attacking me. I might not make it. No, it looks like I'm gonna make it. They stopped attacking me. We gotta run back to Goo. We have a minute. I think we'll definitely make it in time, but let's see. Yeah, we definitely made it in time. Perfect. Let's give this Goobie Trap to Cube. It's gonna explode. He's gotta defuse it. I'm glad you were here to help prevent the attack on the Junkyard. I can't believe you took down all those monsters. You remind me of me. That's awesome. Thanks for the Goobie. Thanks. The Goobie Trap is defused. These things go off and send fusion matter everywhere. Man, that was just like a movie. You were out of sight, pal. Well, thanks, Coop. All right, so we definitely gotta head back to Peach Creek. It's been a bit too long. We have a big glug to deliver Ranger Joey. We have a nozzle to give to Father. And I think at that point our part will be over. But this has been a pretty good part, at least in my opinion. I think we've gotten a lot of things done in this part, which is cool, which is a lot of fun. Let's head on back, fly on back to Peach Creek, the cul-de-sac. I also really like how the Junkyard is like a place in Ed, and Eddy. So they put it next to the cul-de-sac, implying that it's the same Junkyard from Ed, and Eddy, but they also made it Goat's Junkyard from Megas, which I think is really cool. Which is a bit weird logistically, because I think Ed, and Eddy's supposed to be like Canadian, and Megas XLR takes place in New Jersey, but like I definitely appreciate it, and I'm a big fan of how they did that. Especially because it makes the cul-de-sac even feel more special, because it feels like it's actually from the show, and you can like go to the Junkyard like how the Eds do in the show a lot. Let's talk to Ranger Joey and turn in our quest. You did it, kid. This delicious and thirst-quenching big glug will help us improve nanos of Coop. You got Coop's big glug, man. That dude is cool. I wish I could ride in Megas. Me too. That looks like a lot of fun in this show, and when he does it, it's a lot of fun. Let's talk to Father. Good work. Why is Fuse so obsessed with harmless Eddy and his castle? Why not more important people like me? Oh, that's funny. Intriguing. According to the data in the master control nozzle, these creatures were heading directly towards us here at Eddy's castle. I wonder why. That is rather interesting. I did actually not know that was like part of the plot of that mission line. Well, anyway, guys, I think that is gonna. Well, actually, let's open our chest. Let's see if we got anything cool. Got a sword. Looks like it does the same damage as our statter gun, which is cool. Yeah, not too bad. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to end the part today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate that. If you guys are enjoying the playthrough so far, make sure you guys leave a like on the video. It helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate that. In terms of comments, if you guys have any feedback you want to comment on the video, let me know in the comments below, and I really do appreciate that as well. It is very awesome to see all of the cool stuff and like suggestions and everything that you guys are sending me, and I'm definitely using it to make the series better. and I really, really appreciate it. So keep up the good work on that front. If you guys want to subscribe and get notifications whenever I post new videos, I would highly recommend that, and I also really thank you guys if you do that, especially if you ring the bell next to the subscribe button and you tell me, if you tell me you ring the bell, I will give you guys a crispy shout out in a future part. So today, in this part, thank you so much, Junior Nitro, for turning on notifications. I really appreciate it. You are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that seems to be it for me, guys. Today, I will see you guys next time, where we, I think, are going to explore the spooky, creepy, eternal vistas. So anyway, guys, I will see you guys there. Take it easy and have a good day. Bye.